Motion input can be started in a passive mode and will wait for a launching gesture before opening the main application. Because of the passive mode, all configurations can be made touchlessly. You don't ever have to use your mouse or your keyboard to start motion input. Motion input will move the cursor as your hand moves in the camera frame. If you rest your hand or turn it so that the palm faces inward, it'll start processing your hand movements as you're registered to be in an idle state. The blue rectangle in the camera is the dynamic area of interest, and the corners of this rectangle maps to the corners of the screen. This is auto-calibrated based on the distance from the palm to the camera, and as you move further away, the area gets smaller. Most gestures will be based on a pinching movement. So if you pinch with your index finger to your thumb, that's a left click, a normal click, and if you pinch with your middle finger, it's a right click. You can drag by holding a normal click. And you can also double click by pinching the index and middle at the same time. And here is the scroll gesture, which records which direction your hand is moving in, whether that's up and down. And you also have to hold this specific gesture of having your index finger and your middle finger close together and tucking away your thumb. This can also be done whilst keeping your hand in place so that you don't have to move your entire arm. Motion input will also work using two screens, and this is simply done by resizing the blue rectangle, the dynamic area of interest. Here you can see motion input used on a medical diagram viewer. I can select the scans in which I'd like to view. I can scroll through the images. And importantly, I can freehand draw around areas of interest. Here you can see me drawing whilst holding quite a natural hand gesture, which is usually associated with holding a pen, and I'm able to just move my wrist to draw, so I don't have to move my entire arm. You can also quit motion input just with your hands by doing this gesture.